Hey, I'm Brittney Bearden. I'm a sports dietitian and I work with athletes at SMU. I'm here with Figure It Out Baseball, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how to build a performance plate. Now, in one video, I talked about 5 baseball nutrition basics that are going to be really important for you to do every single day. So make sure you watch that first. And then this video is going to talk specifically about how to build a balanced performance plate, which is really important because every nutrient does different things for your body. So we do want to make sure that you are maximizing the things that you eat to help you be a better athlete. So to help you understand what you need in each plate and each meal, I'm going to represent each food group with emojis. So I'm sure you use emojis every single day with texting. So it should be an easy way for you to remember how to build those plates each meal. So let's start with carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is going to be your body's primary energy source and preferred energy source for any type of practice, game, training, any kind of workout. So for this, we're gonna make the carbohydrate group be represented by this gas tank. So just like gas in a car is the car's fuel source, carbohydrates are going to be your main fuel source as an athlete. And just like in a car as well, if you're going on a trip, the further the trip you're going, the more gas that you need. So for you as well as an athlete, the more games you're playing, the more you're hitting, the more you're playing, you need more overall food. So we do want to adjust our intake with activity. And there are going to be some carbohydrates that are going to really maximize that energy source. There's going to be some that'll provide carbohydrate, but just won't be the best sources. So we do want to choose good quality carbohydrate sources. Now this includes a lot of different foods. And the good thing about building your plate this way is you get to pick the types of carbohydrates that you eat, but you do always want to make sure that you get it. So a couple of examples, we could have for breakfast, we could have oatmeal, we could have cereal, we could have some granola, we could have toast, you could have some whole grain toast. Any of these examples are going to be good carbohydrate sources. At lunch and dinner, we could do, again, a sandwich with some whole grain bread. We could do pasta, we could do rice, we could do beans, we could do sweet potatoes. All of these are going to provide a good energy source for you as an athlete and really help maximize your energy stores. Now, it's going to be important to have this whether it's a meal before a practice or a meal after a practice. So every meal we really want to have those carbohydrate sources. Now, ones that would fall into this are going to be things like donuts and pastries and French fries and chips and things like that just aren't going to provide your body with optimal energy and optimal nutrition. So most of the time we do want to choose, again, those good complex carbohydrates. Now next, let's move on to protein. Protein does a lot of things in your body, but when we look at it from an athlete standpoint, it's really going to help build and maintain muscle and also help with muscle recovery. So we want to maximize our training sessions. So we want to have protein foods that are really going to promote that muscle recovery, as opposed to some protein foods that will provide some recovery, but just not quite as much. So if we compare these two, we do always want that maximum muscle recovery. So that's going to be impacted by the type of protein sources that we choose. So we do ideally want those lean protein sources. So for breakfast, we could do eggs, we could do some sort of low-fat dairy like Greek yogurt, milk, cheese is a source of dairy as well that's going to provide some protein. And then we move into lunch and dinner, all of your meats are going to provide protein, but we do want those lean sources. So like a grilled or baked chicken breast, we can do turkey, we can do fish, we can do lean ground beef. All of these are going to provide that good protein for your body to help with muscle recovery. So trying to get the carbohydrate, the protein, and then our next category is going to be represented by a key. Now you might be wondering what foods are going to be a key, and why it's a key. But it's a key because it's going to provide major key nutrients. So the foods that fall into this emoji are going to be fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats. So fruits and vegetables are going to provide vitamins, minerals, they help hydrate, they provide fiber, and they're just going to provide a lot of good nutrients to your body that a lot of other foods just don't contain. So we definitely want to make sure we're eating fruits and vegetables, and then we're going to get our healthy fats in by, if we snack on some nuts, If you have a salad and you put some oil-based salad dressing on it, if you have some fish occasionally, you have some peanut butter, all those are going to be those good healthy fats. So we want to have those fruits and vegetables in there as well. So make sure at every meal you have those 3 emojis to help, again, provide the energy, the muscle recovery, and the nutrients that you need as an athlete. Now make sure you also catch the next video on the best pre-workout foods. Thanks.